I guess Spirit wants a part two. So, yeah. Essentially, oh my god, my pillow fell. Essentially, these women get my DMs and they're like, oh my god, I have romantic feelings for you. And I'm like, kind of gay. Not totally, but mostly. And they're like, well, this just hurts too much. I don't think I can stay friends with you. And I'm like, we weren't really friends in the first place. But, like, okay, if that's what you need. And, like, I've had some that are actually, like, very sweet and, like, handle it like a champ. And then I've had others that block me and then, like, message me later out of the blue and they're like, well, I felt like I had to take some distance from you. It was too much. And then they'll block me again. And then they'll unblock me again. And they're like, I think we can be friends. And then they'll block me again. And I'm just like, you are having a whole dog and pony show all by yourself over there. And, you know, like, the sweet ones, like, they still interact. They still, like, send me videos. You know, it's like, honestly, at this point, I think we have developed some kind of nonverbal connection here. But then, like, sometimes I'm just like, how do you not know? Because, like, you've been watching my shit for months. For months. And I'm totally upfront, but I'm also trying to, like, be tactful here. So this is something that I've had repeat for the last few months. I'd say 6 months, at least 3-4 girls. So, ladies, I love you, and I'm not totally gay, but, like, I'm not gonna date women. Sorry. I picked a side. Don't be mad. What else, Spirit? What else are we supposed to be talking about? I'm not sure if I'm going to work out today. If I do, it's probably going to be early o'clock in the morning. You know, sometimes I don't know what the line is between tactfulness and... Like, have you ever dealt with somebody where you're trying to be nice, you're trying to be tactful, you're trying to do the right thing, and it might be too nice because they just don't get the message, because some people can convince themselves of almost anything? You end up undermining your message because you were too nice about it. There might be some of that energy here where, like, you have to be a little bit more abrasive in order to get the point across. But this season, you know, I keep on wanting to call it, oh my god, I keep on wanting to call it our villain era. And really, we're not really in villain mode. It's more like boundaries mode. It's more like standardized responses for particular situations mode. And I am kind of at this point where I'm like, okay, fuck your feelings. But that comes along with my compassion, you know? Like, it's giving the energy of that clip, like, remember when I was nice? Remember all those times I was nice? And then I was a bitch? You don't remember that, do you? That's what this energy is giving. It's like, yeah, we're kind of at this point where we're like, fuck your feelings. But remember when I didn't say that? Remember when I didn't do that? Remember all those times I did open dialogue? Remember when I was really nice to you and you didn't fucking understand? And then you pull back your energy and these people are like, ah! They freak out. And then they get mad at you. I don't even know if this is what we're supposed to be talking about right now. Maybe. I'm hearing that Eminem song. Who I might have collabed with somebody. You don't want me to say that? Oh, hold on. Well, that first part was a strength confirmation, and this second part that I'm re-recording was Nine of Wands energy. So I don't know. There's something in their spirit that I'm like. Maybe it was not enough compassion. Maybe it was just off topic. I don't know. Page of Wands energy. Six of Wands. Swords. Six of Swords in the Tower. Could have been an immature mentality that I needed to get over. You know? I don't even remember what I said and what I didn't. So, like, whatever stories come up. You know, I've had trouble with self-boundaries the last couple days. It's not just about, like, the diet. I've been pushing myself too hard. I did my Saturday workout, and I cleaned, and I fully intended on doing my yoga and my 3-mile walk. My sister had to stop me and be like, hey, stop. Like, you're sick. Rest. And, like, I realized she was right. But that's a self-boundary. That's self-awareness. That is me prioritizing the goal over myself in that moment. I think I had to realize that's what I was doing and stop. There is something in the energy right now that needs to be adjusted, rectified, if you will. And it's directly related to our self-awareness. We might have this energy where we know what we meant. We know what we intended in any given situation. And whatever people interpret is their own problem. We're not here to worry about what other people think. But I think at the end of the day, we have to understand and accept that other people do get emotionally invested. And bringing that down has to be gentle, maybe. Because with directness comes a certain kind of cut. And that's never the goal. I think we've been let down enough times to know that there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. And while direct isn't bad, maybe there's a finer balance here. Because if you're too nice about it, sometimes they don't get it, and they will insist regardless of what you say. And if you're not nice enough, then it's just savage. We're being guided to balance. We're being guided to balance these rejections, balance our diet, balance the exercise and rest. We need to keep it all in harmony. Love you guys.